Hey everyone, literally just wanted to share my thoughts with you. So last night I was watching The Voice and this guy called Zeke Power was singing, and he sang one of The Weeknd's songs called Pray For Me. And the lyrics in that song really stood out to me. The main ones that really stood out to me were, it goes, tell me who's gonna save me from myself when this life is all I know. Tell me who's gonna save me from this myself. In this world, I'm all alone. Who's gonna pray for me? Take my pain for me. Save my soul for me. And then it goes on. And literally, yeah, it just really stood out to me because, just the personal stuff that I've been going through recently, just a breakup, and I've read stuff recently. Like, a good friend actually suggested this book to me recently, which is really good and it had a lot of great stuff in there. And just a lot of quotes and stuff that I see, I feel like maybe they stand out to me because I read this book as well. But I think a common theme in a lot of songs and a lot of quotes and stuff is like, basically like, you're on your own, every man for themselves in a way. And if you don't have someone like with you, then like, yeah, you've got to be your own hero. That's a lot of the quotes that I read. Oh, low battery. A lot of the quotes I read are like, you are your own hero, you've got your own back, you've got to get your own back, and like blah, 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 and all this stuff. And they even have some good stuff to follow often. But it's actually like literally the opposite for me. I'm like far from my own hero. And I would hate to think what my life would look like if it depended completely and solely on me. Thankfully, it doesn't. Thankfully, I've got God. And yeah, most of you, or all of you, I hope, know that I have a relationship with God, and yeah, I'm a Christian and I believe in God and I believe in Jesus, and like literally they are what gets me through stuff, because yeah, I do my best with my kids, and I give all into them, and my energy and everything, and my life as well. But often I find myself at breaking point, literally, you know Ari cries or something, or whatever's going on, and I'm like literally crying myself because I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't have the energy, I can't do this, like what, like how am I going to deal with this? And I'm just so grateful that I don't have to do it on my own. And I just, yeah, who's going to save me from myself? I'm so glad that I don't have to depend on another person to do that, because unfortunately, I've had my fair share of breakups, and I have been left alone in that sense. Like, I've had this person who is supposed to be by my side, or is by my side for a certain amount of time, and then they're gone. For many different reasons. But if that was my story, like literally that song, like it hits me deep. It like makes me sad, because even though I have had God there, like I have felt these feelings before, like, in this world, I'm all alone. And it's just like, I'm so grateful that I had him and have him to fall back on, because he literally saves me from myself. He's the one. Tell me who? God is the one who will save you from yourself. Who's going to pray for me? I will pray for me. In that sense, I don't really 100% look at it as being my own hero. I look at it as me reaching out for help because God knows I need it. Who's going to take my pain for me? God. Save my soul for me? God. Jesus. Like, Jesus gives me such peace. He gives me his peace. It says it in the Bible. If you just ask in my name, it will be given to you. Peace that surpasses the understanding of this world. And it is. Like, everything can be going wrong around me and I feel good and I'm okay. And I just have this knowing, like, I'm not on my own, like this truth, like I'm okay. Everything's going to be all right, even though I can't see how or why or when this is going to happen. It's all right. Like I'm not always like so sure of myself. Like I have to come to God all the time about it. Like I pray and I cry my eyes out to him all the time. I'm like, God, like this is where I'm at. This is how I'm feeling. I feel like I can't do this. I feel like I have no energy. I don't know, what am I doing wrong? What am I not doing something? Can I do or what? And he is the one, by the end of the prayer, he just tells me what I need to hear. He just helps me know what I need to know. He helps me feel what I need to feel. Like, I feel him there. And recently he just keeps telling me, just trust in me and keep coming to me. And I'm like, all right, but is there something else? Just come to me every day and every night and trust in me. And I just wanted to share that because there's, I'm sure like people out there who may not believe in God, who may not have heard of God, who may have heard of him and just are like, yeah, right, nah, or have their own thing, which is fine, or are just feeling these feelings, like feeling left alone. And I just want to say, hey, like, he is here and he is listening. Like, there are times in my life, like, he's always there. He's there when you feel alone. He's there when I felt alone. He's there when I felt like he wasn't there. He is there when I do not acknowledge him. He is there when I acknowledge him. Like, I've literally had times in my life where I acknowledged him in a horrific way, like pretty much put the middle finger up and being like, yeah, what? But he's always there because he loves us with everything and he is our Father. And if you're a parent, like, the love that you have for your children, and his is so much more for us. Like, he's our creator, and he just wants us to reach out. And if we can reach out, he's going to answer our prayer. He's going to come straight in and he's going to grab our hand and he's going to hold us close and he's going to help us. Like, I have had those feelings. Like, I know these truths and I've had those feelings. I've been like, I'm alone. Like, what? Like, no one cares. No one's praying for me. Like, and I think it's only natural sometimes when you are with somebody who is by your side and you think they're not going to leave me, they're not going to let me down, they're never going to betray me. You see yourselves getting married to them and then like, hang on a minute, like they left, like they're gone now, like I'm alone. But the beauty of this truth is I'm not alone. I'm not alone. And that's what keeps me going every single day. And I am not my own hero. And I'm so grateful that I don't have to be my own hero. He is my hero. He gives me peace. He is my strength. He gives me life. He is what gets me through every single day. And he is what, on the days that I think there's no way I can make it, like to the end of this day even, fills my day with joy. Like, I find myself laughing on a day that I thought that I wasn't going to make it through, and like joyfully laughing. And it's like, God, you're amazing. You're amazing. And I just had to share that because I've had more than enough experiences in my life to prove this true to me. He is the one who will never leave you or forsake you. He's there through you, through it all with you. That poem about the footprints in the sand, and it's like, oh, in my hard times, God, why is there only one set of footprints? And God's like, because I carried you. Like, he's always there, and he walks through this stuff with you, and he feels this stuff with you, and he aches for you. He aches for you when you're in pain. And that thought alone comforts me, because I'm like, someone feels so strongly like that, they're aching for me because I have to go through this, and that someone is the King of Kings. That someone is the Lord of all. He's the God of all. He's all powerful. He's our creator. And yeah, so I just want to encourage any of you who might be feeling this way. I just encourage you to reach out for help. Just pray. Doesn't have to, there's no particular way. There's no particular prayer. There's no particular words. Just mean it in your heart, and he'll be your hero. So yeah. Okay. Bye.